won't be necessary. To keep our honored guest waiting would be most improper. Especially when it was I who extended the invitation. Cantarella Phasalia, 36th matriarch of the Phasalia family. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Honorable Laureate, the new crown of the Carnival. The laurel is a gift of the divinity. What claim have I to crown one as distinguished as yourself? I should be the one to apologize for not understanding our guest's attempt at lightening the mood. Very well. You may also call me Cantarella. Now, shall we proceed to my study?
Oh my god. That's pretty cringe. Should have stayed this way. What's wrong? What? What? Oreo. Of course.
Won't you have a seat? I hope you'll accept this tea as my way of apologizing for the incident with Gilberto. Members of the family may have troubled you, but there is no stain that can't be washed away. Every sorrow has its own way of fading, don't you think? You still hold a grudge? Won't you accept my apology?
Okay, she got those eyes. How could I say no to her? She's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh gosh. I love tea, but I don't know if I want her. I don't want to make the enemy of her, so I'm
This tea, is it from Jinzhou?
Oh, she's so funny. Her eyes are pretty. Anyway.
I invited you here to ask that you might serve as a mediator.
Is pretty.
Before we get into that, there's something I want to know.
I imagine it concerns the Phasalia family's true beliefs.
So pretty. Like, look at it.
It would seem Gilberto's mind is beyond saving.
Dress.
But let's not dwell on that. What is your opinion on the current state of Raguna?
Anyway.
So you've noticed something is amiss? As expected, from someone who's felt the weight of a Threnodian invasion firsthand. And what exactly do you find most unsettling?
Why haven't the Threnodian and the Sentinel ever shown themselves?
Because the Threnodians' invasion of Raguna has long since concluded. The Threnodian, so named Leviathan, possesses the power to merge and assimilate. It uses distorted beliefs to spread a spiritual plague that slowly devours civilizations from within. Though the previous 2 attempts were thwarted, the tall mast of the galleon that is Raguna has already been snapped in half. Now the blissfully ignorant masses walk hand in hand toward an abyss they cannot see. Friend or foe? As a newcomer to this land, can you really tell them apart? Yes. And no. On one hand, there's the truth of the Order's beliefs. On the other, there's our family. The Threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who know the truth. We've always been under its whispers. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. Now that we've come this far, there's nothing for me to hide. My only hope is that once you learn everything, you will carefully consider my request. Come, the truth you seek lies in the deepest part of the castle.
It's thick with dust. Hard to believe they're truly worshipping it. The aroma from these plants.
This is it.
It's just a bunch.
Are you prepared?
Yes.
Now that we're here, I'm afraid I can't let you leave, even if you want to.
Excuse me, what now? Well, that's a pretty sword.
Just as I expected, the Threnodian took notice of you the moment you learned the truth. What you see in this sanctuary is the Sentinel in their true form. A majestic steed that galloped with the wind, not a creature of the ocean's depths. The Order worships a half-horse, half-sea creature divinity, a form the Sentinel assumed only after being corrupted by the Threnodian. Although the Sentinel's will has yet to fade, who knows how much longer they can endure. I wish to ask you to persuade the Sentinel of Jinzhou, Jue, to come to Renacita, to save Imperator. In return, I will agree to whatever condition or request you make.
Be my wifey.
I understand the position you are in. Word has it that you're currently staying at a hotel and are at odds with the Order. Perhaps a stay at my estate would suit you for the remainder of your time in Renacita. I can offer you a glimpse into Renacita's past, and you'd be spared the Order's unwelcome attention.
There might still be a path forward. Carlotta once helped me interpret some stained glass images. The story it told was very similar to what you described, only more biased towards the Order. It mentioned a maiden who would emerge as the Sentinel's resonator and later save
I
Renacita.
got some water. More
Do
water.
you think that's also a lie?
More water.
Care to elaborate?
So, yada yada yada. Yada yada
The
yada.
part regarding the maiden
Or-
isn't entirely fiction.
As I like to say it, yap yap yap.
The Sentinel does indeed appoint a maiden to be their resonator, though not in the way the Carnival would have you believe. No. It's through resonance with a very particular artifact. That's because Imperator wields the power to split and manipulate space. With it, they can withdraw a portion of power. That power's frequency will match the Imperator's own. This is how the Sword of Divinity, Turvin, came to be. A blade sealed with the very powers of the Sentinel, and the artifact used to select their resonator. To resonate with the sword is to resonate with the Sentinel. Only the Chosen One may hope to draw it.
Then what about Cardathea?
The martyred maiden. The nature of her resonance is unclear to me. Perhaps she resonated with the Threnodian, or perhaps with the Sentinel in its corrupted form. But choosing her could not have been the Sentinel's will. That's because the maiden was already dead. In the past, each year the Phasalia family would hold the divine trials to select those with the strongest will. These young women would attempt to resonate with Turvin's powers, while overclocked, of course. Though none succeeded, some saw fragments of the truth hidden within the resonance. I was one of them. There was a moment where I glimpsed the Sentinel's corrupted form and the inverted ruins suspended in the sky. I also learned that only Turvin can break the barrier of that Sonorosphere. When I awoke from that vision, I discovered a line of words inscribed onto my hand.
Anyway.
I would never mistake my own handwriting. That is precisely why I'm searching for other possibilities. The words were, "The maiden is dead."
An inverted ruin suspended in the sky. Her and Cardathia's descriptions bear many similarities. If Turvin is the key to entering the Sonaro sphere, it stands to reason that Imperator may have played a role in the sphere's creation. If I can confirm that Turvin was truly left by Imperator, at least it would prove that neither are lying. Cantarella said she was overclocking when she tried resonating with Turvin. That's exactly what happened with Jinshi. Could Imperator be trying to restore their power through a second awakening? If that's the case, my permission should cause a reaction. That's one way to confirm what they're saying.
I suppose all that's left is its symbolic value. However, do handle it with care. It is a family heirloom. I've heard of your unique methods and formidable strength.
That would be funny if I can't pull it out, though. I bet I can. That's gonna be another character that's gonna be able to pull it out. Ooh, Oh. I knew it. Oh, never mind. So I got a pretty sword now? For free.
Rover, who are you really?
The blessed maiden. The blessed maiden.
No, you're likely a far more special entity.
Oh,
Well, I have some information
oh
and theories of my own.
Thank you.
Care to hear them?
Please, enlighten me.
What I see is I put out a sword for you and now I have a sword.
I would never have imagined
Now I
someone
keep it.
already
Now it's
considered a
my
martyr
hair.
could still be alive. What surprises me even more is the connection you have with the Sentinel.
Sentinel
We
loves
Thessalians revere Imperator as our one true divinity. And yet, here you stand, the arbiter of the Sentinel. Would it be more fitting to address you as Master?
Whoa.
Then, I present my request
I'm not
once
master. You
more.
can call me mistress.
Are you willing to help rescue our Sentinel and pull Renacita back from the brink of chaos?
The only question now is how we reach Cardathia and Imperator Sonaro sphere.
We can discuss it on the way.
So you are the one that Cardathia sensed wandering outside the Sonaro sphere.
A question that you already know the answer to. Why bother asking? Although being described as a jellyfish.
Knew it.
There is a cable car in the lower levels of the Phasalia estate that leads directly to the Samara The mechanism beside. Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind. Let me be there forever.
The streams have guided me to you.
Okay, I like her.
I have a feeling we'll be companions for many moons.
She's sweet. She's such a sweet girl, so I don't like it. I just get a upset.
Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
Let me be there for everyone.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
I'll save the day.
Shall we go sightseeing together?
Time for another adventure?
Time for a little laugh.
Photosynthesis. Grow for me.
so many.
Why do the Thessalias have a cable car that leads directly to the Sonarosphere?
Before it became a sonorosphere, it was a seminary known as the Avenolium. The martyred maiden once pursued her studies there. You seem perturbed. Are you still gathering your thoughts?
Everything that's happened has all lined up so perfectly. It makes me think it's too good to be true.
I'd like to share a different perspective. Rivers eventually converge into the same ocean. If a goal is mutual, then it's only a matter of time before they meet. Our choices and our will have led us to this situation, not the wishes of fate.
You are quite different from what the rumors say.
Oh. And what rumors have you heard?
That you're a recluse, a mystic obsessed with the crafting of poison. Oh, and that you poisoned your predecessor. Those kinds of rumors.
A recluse? On the contrary, I've been searching for a solution to the Sentinel's plight, and rarely return to Renacita. After most of my leads fell short, a friend at Mingting in Huanglong introduced me to the stories they were telling of you.
A friend?
All the affairs of Huanglong's states eventually land in one person's hands. Would you care to take a guess at the identity of this friend of mine?
Why not put the other rumors to rest?
Because the rest of them are all true. I see it'll take more than that to rattle you, huh? I assure you, this is no jest. We Thessalians have lived under the Threnodians' whispers for generations. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. When the soul of the ruling head falters, Thessalia tradition dictates that the successor usher them into eternal slumber, with a poison of their own making. My succession ritual? Well, an unforeseen incident gave rise to whispers that sparked those rumors.
How long has this been going on?
For centuries. Every generation. Outside, they call me the Bane, but historically every head of the Thessalia family has carried such a title. It just so happens that I am the most potent one yet. We've reached the old seminary's undercrypt. The gateway into the Sonorosphere itself lies at its center.
She's so pretty. Oh
We
my
shall
God.
continue on foot from here.
What is that? That's cute. What is that? Such a cute little. Just like stunning. She just throw it. Okay.
Call from the abyss. Oh, this will be fun. Hey,
Guys, take a picture. It's beautiful girl. She's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Now I really wish I had her.
strange.
My own little-
This area was clear of tacit discords on my last visit. And there's no tacit field nearby. Could they have come from the Sonorosphere itself?
Do not have my
Didn't think there would be golf pups here.
Interesting. I've never seen such little creatures before. Would you mind sparing a few for me?
I'd better not ask what she plans to do with them.
The road ahead will not be an easy one.
What exactly happened here?
The second dark tide. It occurred right here at the Avenolium, the largest seminary ever built by the Order. It arrived on the very day the Blessed Maiden passed her trials and was crowned by the Order. A day when belief burned brighter than ever. And when the darkness came, none escaped. These days, what most people remember is the seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that should have spread across Rinasita vanished along with it. Yet due to a lack of records, the second dark tide slowly faded from memory. I was there when it all happened, still an ordinary member of the family, watching it unfold from a boat just outside the seminary. It wasn't until later, when I attempted to resonate with Turvin, that I gained a partial glimpse of the Sonorosphere's interior.
Sounds like someone inside the seminary did something to stop the spread.
Precisely. It could very well have been part of Leah's doing. But, as with the first time, there's also the chance it was the sentient who turned her. I can sense the conflict within you, the temptation to trust your maiden. But it's best to keep those thoughts to yourself for now. For the Threnodian knows where the heart is weakest, and it is there it strikes the hardest. Of course, it's never too late to place your trust when the evidence is clear. But now is not the time, is it? Who will sink into the depths with me? Sleep in the whispers of silence. Pull from my abyss. We desire, and so we find. The gateway into the Sonorosphere is just on the other side of this bridge. This is the furthest I've ever managed to venture. Judging from the bits of information the Sentinel gave me, Turvin is the key to entering the
Yay. My god. Baby.
Laureate, you have come. Greetings. I'm Cartathea, and you are?
Cantarella Phasalia.
Oh, a Phasalia. It seems your ties with the Order are more complicated than they appear.
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maiden's performance at the Carnival once. I'm rather surprised. After all this time, you still look exactly as you did that day. But you and I should be around the same age.
I'm also unsure of what's happened to me. I've been searching for answers. This must be the sword of divinity. Turvin. The one with the Sentinel's powers sealed within.
You shouldn't have knowledge of this sword.
Memories flowed into my mind just as you entered the Sonorosphere, granting me information about the sword's origins.
Cantarella said that only those who resonate with Turvin are granted glimpses of its knowledge.
Would you mind if I tried touching it? The question of whose resonator I am is now perfectly clear. If I am not the Sentinel's resonator, then that must mean...
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. That doesn't prove you're the Threnodian's resonator, nor that you aid its cause.
Huh? This connection formed between the Sentinel and the Threnodian, the second Dark Tide, and the forming of this Sonorosphere.
Right now, you're the sole survivor of whatever happened that day. You really don't remember anything?
As you spoke, I remembered a few more things. There are two other swords. The Sword of Discord, Hognis, and the Sword of Virtue, Haltia. Yes. Did you see them too? Placing the three swords on their respective pedestals should break the seal over the main tower. But why would this information be revealed to me now? Is this the Threnodians doing?
If we do nothing, we'll never get any answers. Instead of speculating, we should use the clues we've gathered so far.
Lady Maiden.
Please, Cartathea would suffice. I am but a fake after all.
I've waited for this moment. This chance to save the Sentinel. And my family. I will not turn back, even if this does turn out to be a trap. If the thought of the final answer troubles you, then I suggest you step aside. Rover and I will take care of this matter.
Since you are willing to overlook the possibilities of a trap, then there's no reason for me to worry and turn away. I underestimated your resolve. I'm sorry. Simply place Turvin on the pedestal behind me, and this tower will elevate itself.
What you said to Cartathea back there?
Rather effective on someone of her personality. Wouldn't you agree?
just went in the air. Okay. So that's how we start. Okay, why did she
Are
land
you
so
all right?
gracefully and I just
The gravity that occupies this
did that
space is
to
the
go like
opposite of what
friggin'
you're
forward.
used to. It took me some time to get used to it too. I believe it's to prevent them from falling to the ground. Tacit discords, the dark tide, and these ruins themselves.
I imagine it's also a symbolic reminder that our beliefs have been turned on their head. This view matches with what I saw at the time.
Until you get used to the gravity here, I suggest we travel via phone. It's the name I gave to a gondola.
This gondola only has 2 seats.
Oh dear, I completely forgot about this.
Greed will get you punished, you know.
I'm afraid Foam would refuse that suggestion.
The 2 of you can go on ahead.
You look distracted. Still thinking about what Cantarella said about fearing answers?
My powers are very weak, and many tacit discords roam the sonorosphere. Thus, I've been limited in the areas I can explore. All I can do is sit here, lost in thought, trying to figure out who I am. We'll be arriving at the first water rise soon. A few details, if you don't mind.
Feeling nervous?
Of course. The last time I tried to pass it like this...
Oh. Oh. Oh my god. She's so cute. Oh, she's so adorable. She's blushing. Oh, of embarrassment. She's so
No more
adorable.
manners. I can assure you that won't happen again. As for the rest of the way,
God.
I see it clearly now.
That was beautiful. That was so cute. Why is it not connecting? What the heck? Hang on. It's not. There we go. Is it working now? Da, 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 da. Is it? It's not working. Hmm. Okay. There we go. That was weird.
Vines, over there. And that statue.
I can feel strong remnant energy coming from it.
The Order's remnant spark must be inside the statue. Legends speak of how the first Primus used it to purify the first Dark Tide. I see now. The lingering remnants of the Dark Tide must be trapping the spark. To release it, we'll need to clear away the remaining remnants binding it. Once we have the remnant spark, we can use it to burn through the vines.
If the Threnodian created the Dark Tide, maybe Abby can absorb it.
Abby is still unwell. Perhaps we shouldn't burden it further. More Dark Tide remnants. Good thing there isn't much. Leave it to me. Don't worry. This much I can still handle.
Moment of resonance.
The vines are remnants of the dark tide. Foam won't be able to cross through them. Let's disembark.
My dogs bark.
This calibrator seems to be operational. One moment. That should do it. Why don't you give it a try? It's turning. Rotate the gravity calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull. If we use this, we should be able to reach areas we previously couldn't.
Leave it to me. The end has come. One more time. The hour is upon us. No hesitation. Hopefully this helps.
Hurry. We need to purify the other statues before the Dark Tide's corruption returns. Sounds like Foam's getting impatient. Let's head back.
Moment of resonance. Did you feel any discomfort while we were clearing out the remnants?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I felt fine. I suppose this alone is not enough to determine whose resonator I am.
You've helped a lot. Don't... Another water rise is coming up. You planning to hold on to something?
Why didn't...
By the way, You said the inverted gravity is to stop the dark tide from descending into the city? But all we've seen so far are just its remnants.
And that's because this very waterway we're sailing on used to be the dark tide itself. In these waters, gravity isn't the only thing that's inverted. Its very essence is too. Obstacles ahead. Let's get off here.
Wind guide me.
There it is, up there. But judging by the distance, we'd be hard-pressed to make it back in time.
Can you use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
I might not have that range. But there may be tacitite devices nearby that can help amplify my forte. Let's see if we can find one. That's it. A tacitite device.
Leave it to me.
The end has come. Hopefully this helps. Moment of resonance.
This should do the trick.
Strike from the shadows. Hopefully this helps. The hour is upon us. Break. Hopefully this helps.
You okay?
Just catching my breath. You go get the remnant spark. Up ahead is the Tower of Salvation. That's where the first pedestal is located.
Tower of Salvation?
Yes, a name taken from the Order's Codex. rather know I'm a villain than remain a wanderer, lost in a world without understanding. To live with no memory of the past. Would it be so different from choosing to end it all? I must find the answer. Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry. As for you, if I really am...
I can take care of myself. If it comes to that, I'll still...
I should go back for Cantarella. Will you wait here for us?
Of course.
I hope you won't mind the extra trip, Foam.
I saw signs of battle along the way. Is anyone injured? You're not hiding anything from me? Oh,
Your smile is rather concerning.
oh, I insist. Here, take this.
The end has come.
There's no knowing what will happen once Turvin is placed on the pedestal. It's best we prepare ourselves.
No longer shall you bear these thorns as a reminder. Forged from primordial seas, this crown shall grant a new identity. Fleur de Lis, child of divinity, the Immaculate One, will you uphold the sacred teachings of the Order of the Deep?
I will.
Salvation, unity, ascension. Of these three doctrines, which do you choose?
I choose salvation. I wish to be the Master's blade, striking evil, upholding virtue, and offering salvation to those in peril.
In the name of divinity, I bestow upon you this crown. May the blood of justice never run dry. Through this sacred rite, you become the bridge between the heavens and the living. From this day forward, you shall be the Master's sole receiver and herald. Rise, blessed maiden, fleur-de-lis. None but the Master shall ever have the right to command you to bend the knee.
I told ya to stop sticking random stuff in here! Do you have any idea how messed up and humongous that frequency was? It's gonna give me indigestion! I should ask you that. What did you do just now, huh? I was dozing when bam! Out of nowhere, a giant blue ball landed on top of me. It almost squished me.
I'm guessing putting Turvin on the pedestal has something to do with it.
Oh, hey! It smells just as unnatural as that big gigantor back in Jinjo.
The Sentinel of Jinjo. If what our little echo friend says is true, then the frequency that entered your tacit mark could be Imperator's powers.
Huh? But the Sentinel isn't even here.
The power to split and manipulate space.
It is reminiscent of the moment of Turvin's creation. Only this time the place of confinement has become your tacit mark.
Oh my gosh. I'm so tired.
Why would it do that?
I believe it was meant for the true maiden. Under the right circumstances, the one to wield this sword and enter the Sonorosphere would be the Sentinel's resonator, the Blessed Maiden. The Sentinel entrusted their power to the resonator so that she could lend assistance when the corruption of the Threnodian altered them. Quite logical, isn't it?
You don't seem too thrilled about it.
If Imperator set this in motion, then their original plan has already failed. Cardathia, that means your guidance holds the key now.
But
I believe in you. Is there anything else you remember?
I just remembered the day I was crowned by the Order, and the moment the dark tide descended upon us. Huh?
Ayuki. Come on, Papa. So mean.
But I didn't see the dark tide.
That is all I can remember.
Let's see.
Is that what you saw?
Probably gonna be the only thing I'm gonna do, and then I think I'm gonna get off. Head off. I am tired. Seriously. And I probably need food. I only eat like one thing today. I'm probably gonna make like chicken nuggets, fries, and then maybe after. I need some beef.
You witnessed it as well, Kendra.
Stomach. Oh my god. At least I have lots of water though, so I'm good at that.
No. I only saw fragmented, blurry images. They seemed to belong to other places within the sonorosphere.
Okay, I'm gonna leave a post and it's gonna say, should I play
I
Repo
believe this is where we
or
should
Alive?
rest.
Any of you guys want me to?
We'll wait
Oh,
until
okay.
sunrise.
I'll play. I have no clue with real game. Like, I haven't did.
You're the one who
did
needs
go
rest
over,
most of all. After all, it's still only a possibility that the frequency you absorbed is the Sentinel's powers. Rest now, to ensure it doesn't take a toll on you.
I'm gonna hit the sack as well. Boy, it's so cramped in here.
put a schedule it'll probably go by, but it won't be accurate because sometimes I won't be able to go live at that time. Anyway, let me talk to her.
Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
Oh my gosh, she just gave me attitude.
A trivial experiment. A test designed to find those with the strongest wills and force them into resonating with Turvin. Yet after trying for so long, all we got was the answer, the maiden is dead.
I don't think she wants to continue this conversation. Better to stop pressing.
Now, what could you possibly want?
You were pretty harsh on Cardathea.
Before I learned of those record secrets, I had only seen her from afar, heard tales of her accomplishments. While I would be willing to believe she stands with humanity, the more I allow myself to cling to such thoughts, the more I must strip them away and think rationally. It's only then I can be certain these thoughts are my own, and not the whispers I hear in the dark. Now, what could you possibly want?
Is it true that the Phasalia family was one of the factions that started the conflict in that stained glass?
The leader of one such faction, to be exact. That was a long time ago. After their defeat, the Union was disbanded under immense pressure, and the Phasalius gradually withdrew from the public eye.
Is this why you had no choice but to publicly change your beliefs?
No. The reasons for the Phasalia family relinquishing their pride and enduring disgrace are far more intricate than that.
What do you mean?
Long ago, Turvin was actually given to the Phasalia family by the first Primus, Napoli II. When the conflict had settled, he arranged a private meeting with the head of the family to reveal the truths behind the pilgrimage. He told the Phasalias that when he traveled through the first dark tide and reached its end, There was no sanctuary, only a battlefield filled with darkness and suffering. The heavenly voices he heard were not revelations from the divinity, but the seductive whispers of the Threnodian, casting a lure for puppets to bite. As I told you before, Leviathan is a Threnodian who uses beliefs to spread a spiritual plague. You see, it requires a puppet to carry its voice. The Sentinel realized the Threnodian's plots, and thus the first Dark Tide was launched as a hasty reaping of Raguna and the Sentinel. To save Raguna from the grim fate brought by the Dark Tide, the Sentinel split a portion of their power and entrusted it to Napoli II. This power allowed him to imbue the echoes with the strength to repel the tacit discords and purify the Dark Tide.
And this power was released through the lantern depicted in the stained glass?
Yes. The other part was kept inside Turvin. It was in that very moment, when the Sentinel's power had been weakened, that the Threnodian corrupted and merged with their body, transforming the Sentinel into the form you see today.
If what you're saying is true, the first Primus should have been on Imperator's side. Did the spiritual plague you mentioned affect him?
Although the Primus's body remained whole, his soul was torn apart, caught in the ceaseless struggle between the Threnodian and the Sentinel. Within the body they now shared. The Sentinel's power failed to shield the Primus from the Threnodian's influence. As the two divinities vied for dominance, he succumbed to many misdeeds against his own people. In the end, during that private meeting, he confessed the truth to the head of the Thessalias and begged for release.
So that's why he passed so abruptly.
The Thessalia family was powerless against the Order at that time. Our only recourse was to submit to their cause and keep the secret locked away in our hearts, waiting for the right moment to act. Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time? Well, I don't intend to wait around either.
Are you going to search those areas we passed before alone?
The more clues, the better, don't you think? Oh, and take this. Afraid I've slipped something extra in? Or perhaps you're contemplating dinner with me.
I'm just curious why the matriarch of the Thessalia family packs her own food.
Food is always an easy target for those who find me less than pleasing.
You mean besides being squashed behind that blue thing? Yeah, I guess. Listen, I figured something out about that frequency. It's not a single frequency. It's like it's mixed up with something else. Or kinda like, a piece of cookie that's been crumbled in with everything else. Which is why it's so hard to get a good bite. To see if it was a threat, I can now say with certainty that it isn't. But since it's a crumbly mess, other than taking up space, it's pretty useless.
We might encounter something similar at the next two pedestals. Keep an eye on this for me, will you?
Will do. You can.
Cannot be. Yeah. Got it.
I thought I'd slip away quietly and avoid any fuss. But now, here I am dealing with all of you. Since you're all here, how about a morning stroll? Sink into the endless deep. Pull from your boots. They're a lot feistier than before.
Need help?
Oh, this will be fun. School will sink into the depths with me. Well, this is where our paths must part.
You're here for the Sentinel. Why would you leave now?
What I saw yesterday caught my attention. It may be tied to the Sentinel. And besides, I'd rather not spend the day twiddling my thumbs, seeing as your gondola only holds 2.
Are you sure you want to go alone?
Such concern for me. I do hope to see the fruits of your labor when I return. Mind if I take Turvin?
Go ahead. It's no use now that it's out of the pedestal. Its energy is gone.
It may still come in handy.
I'll add you in my terminal. Call me if you need help.
I just might ring you up once things are settled.
If only I could still fight.
Everyone's doing their part. Don't worry. Nobody's perfect. The waterway up ahead is completely blocked.
That garden once housed dragon echoes. Now there's nothing left but tacit discords. Darkness should be here somewhere. This is where the acolytes used to be tested. Perhaps that Steely over there has instructions on what to do.
You don't remember from your exams?
As the Blessed Maiden, I was exempt. Sounds like they're talking about one of the 3 major belief systems, the faith of unity. I don't remember the pieces being spread out like this. Maybe we could find a way to move them.
Let's give it a try. We still need to rebuild the waterway. There's no point in finding Hogness if we can't repair the waterway. At that distance, we should take a wing ray. Hold on tight! Don't go falling off!
Wind guide me.
That one. It isn't supposed to be here. There's a gravity calibrator up ahead. Let's put it to good use. That's our goal, right there. But how do we move it?
Help me guide the wing ray to the top of the statue.
Of course, but what do you have in mind? Is this really okay?
Saves us the trouble of finding some trigger mechanism. Are these the so-called dragons?
Is that a problem?
The last one was bigger.
Which last one?
Gehenna. Ever heard of it?
I used to ride it. It's Hogness. There's a gravity calibrator behind. The remnant spark should be able to incinerate the thorns on the left.
Remnants of the past.
Moment of resonance. Cherish every gain.
It's stuck on the pedestal.
The waterway is still incomplete. We have to look elsewhere. It's identical to the last statue. Same as before.
Leave it to me.
The end has come.
Hopefully this helps.
Bad timing. The hour is upon us.
Strike from the shadows. Hopefully this helps.
Push yourself too hard. It's okay. I'm just doing my part.
we're still missing an area.
Over there.
That might be too high for the wing ray.
Same as before. I'll handle it.
Wind guide me.
Just a bit more.
I'll handle this bit. You rest. You've done well. Let's see if I can get a feel for how strong the gravitational forces are.
All right.
Moment of resonance.
Wind guide me.
Leave it to me. The hour is upon us.
Hopefully this helps. Ha! Strike from the shadows. The end has come. Hopefully this helps. Cherish every gain. Cardathia?
I'm ready.
Leave it to me. Disperse. Hope the end has come. Hopefully, moment of resonance. Wind guide me.
It's been a long time since I saw this place as it was meant to be. So beautiful. I had forgotten.
Do you want to stop for a while?
No. We have more important things to do.
Let's check back on Hogness now. An unexpected discovery.
Let me remove the sword. At least you won't come to harm if it's a trap.
We'll do it together.
But
If it's a trap, we stand a better chance together. How does it feel to trust me?
it feels good. Why don't you call Foam over? Try whistling. Like this.
Here goes.
Foam heard you. Come on.
The way you were when you saw the plushie echo, it was unexpected. I think the martyrdom of the Blessed Fleur-de-Lis needs a rewrite.
What's that?
A play about you, written by Cristoforo the playwright.
Oh. How did he portray me?
I would rather hear the joyous songs of the masses than any solemn hymn of remembrance. Perhaps the Sentinel feels the same.
I'd never say that.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says, as long as you stay true to yourself, everything will be all right. Doesn't matter if it's the Threnodian or the Sentinel. They don't get to change who you are.
What you said back there. Thank you.
Fleur-de-Lis, my resonator, why dost thou persist? Why abandon thy oath? Why hinder the spread of my gospel?
You are a false divinity. Gehenna will reveal the truth.
Gehenna, the lone dragon to have escaped. The one blessed by the dark tide shall return to us. Continue thy disobedience at the risk of insanity. Look around. Thou hast none left. My most beloved resonator, why persist in the error of thy ways?
I will never forget my cause. If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity. With the support and hope of countless souls, I stand before you. They fell, so I may rise! You saw that too? Gehenna, the one you mentioned earlier. What happened to him? Thank you. Anna, Casitomo, Olnat, everyone. am finally able to face all of you. I am not your enemy, and your sacrifices were not in vain.
Hey, Rover, just now there was...
Shh. Later. Someone needs a quiet moment.
Sorry you had to see me lose my composure. I found my true self again. It doesn't matter if I am indeed the Threnodian's resonator. Because I know who to stand by and who to cut down. Some of my memories have returned, thanks to you and Cantarella.
Feeling better?
No, not yet. Not until we free the Sentinel and defeat the Threnodian. That is why we need to investigate the frequency you absorbed earlier.
Ha-ha! My turn to shine. That blue thingy in your tacit mark totally tastes like Threnodian.
The Threnodian's energy has also been split. Could it be the work of the Sentinel?
Like I said, it's mixed up with something. It's too tough to chew.
If the Sentinel splits their own energy to prepare the true Blessed Maiden, then why would they split off the Threnodian's energy and then channel it through Hogness to the person who unsealed the passage? Possibly, but the Threnodian's energy would damage the body of the Sentinel's resonator. You wouldn't be affected, since Abby resides within you. But surely, a second frequency would interfere with the resonance of the Sentinel's true Blessed Maiden.
The answer might lie in the other frequencies that got mixed in. The answer might lie behind the third sealed passageway. Cardathia is starting to make sense of things, but she'll need time to get her head straight. Same as before. We'll keep watch tonight and continue our journey tomorrow.
Of course. Is there anything you'd like to discuss? I am a resonator born of the merge between the Sentinel and Threnodian. Do I belong to the Threnodian? Or the Sentinel? Juhe's resonator sounds like a woman of strong resolve. I would like to meet her someday. Is there anything you'd like to discuss? Dragon Tacit Discords, they are fiercely intelligent and have their own social order. Gehinnom was their king, and the only one we believed could lift the siege of the Dark Tide. We hoped he would bring us the truth, but it seems he failed. Is there anything you'd like to discuss? I need to clear my mind. I won't let my feelings get in the way of our journey to... You should get some rest. It's late. You should get some rest.
are still peeled. Nope, nada. I can't shake the feeling that the two frequencies are somehow connected.
Imperator has the power to split energy, and Leviathan to merge and assimilate. So the source of that connection might very well be Leviathan's powers at work.
Yeah, could be. Isn't there one last place to go? Who knows what you'll need to cram in.
Is that Cardiff?
Sorry I woke you.
Were you singing just then?
Yes, a farewell song from the people of Renacita. We usually sing it when a friend is about to leave. During that battle, I never got to say goodbye or mourn their passing. And before my memories came back, I wasn't sure if I was worthy of paying them my respects. So now, even though I know these are just lingering frequencies, and they might not understand me, I want to say goodbye properly and thank them. Do you think I'm fooling myself?
No. I'm sure they can feel what's in your heart. I'm not just saying that to comfort you. I believe it's possible. I once saw two friends. One who was already dead, reconcile with each other from within a Sonaro sphere. When frequencies are concentrated in one
Meaning?
they might still be able to hear and feel. Your voice, your goodbyes, your feelings could have reached them. After all, these frequencies are strong enough to manifest in the real.
Really?
They haven't made a move against us. They must.
I'm glad. to give.
You can ease up a little. As long
Bound by obsession.
Cardathia?
Nothing. Just a stray thought.
Hey, since we know you don't carry any blame, should I call you Cardathia or Fleur-de-Lis?
Cardathia. Yes. Cardathia will do. I want to stay here for a moment. Will you keep me company?
Ah! One line. Oh, you don't want to. No, I will. Almost done. No, I'm coming. I'm almost done.
Good morning.
What is this?
Morning, Cardathia.
Good morning.
Oh, she's so cute. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, she's so adorable. Oh, she's so precious.
It's time to go.
I love
Today
her.
is the day we settle this.
Why did she get so embarrassed? You good, girl. That's fine. I'm fine with you laying on my shoulder. You cute. Oh my gosh. You cute. Like, lay on my shoulder any day, okay?
Let's do it.
Like, she's so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, oops. My bad. You're so cute. Oh my gosh. So cute. I love her.
Mom is telling us to hurry up.
Now I kind of wanted to as both of them in here.
Wind guide me.
I wonder how Cantarella's doing.
We can call her if you're worried.
Wait, I'm not ready yet.
Ever the early riser. Did you call to say good morning?
Good morning.
Is something the matter, Cardathia?
I just wanted to know how you're doing.
So you do care. Good to know my efforts weren't wasted.
She hung up. Was that meant as encouragement?
Everyone shows kindness in their own way.
Exaltia.
I've been on here 3 hours? It doesn't even feel like 3 hours.
He's not who you think he is. Hopefully this helps. I sense your weakness. No hesitation.
Anyway.
Let's finish rebuilding the waterway.
Identical to the last one, but we have to remove the shackles.
Bound by obsession, till relieved of duty. Oh, Cadento, won't you let go?
Moment of resonance.
I'm going to break the chains.
Wait, I have an idea.
That is impressive.
That's her. This story is like
Same as before.
Well, I mean, we're all
Watch out! Strike from the shadows. I sense your weakness. Keep it together. Strike from the shadow. Hopefully this helps. The end has come. It's coming back faster each time. Hopefully this helps. No hesitation. Keep it together. I sense your weakness. Hopefully this helps. Moment of resonance. Strike from the shadows. No hesitation. helps.
Does that mean he's finally been freed?
Oh my gosh, I'm almost done. Let's go.
Now we can smash that statue back in.
The morph painting over there should allow us to reach the highest point.
Yes. Oh no. Something bad happened or what?
Did you know that echo well?
Cadanto was my first echo after I joined the Order. When I stood against the Threnodian, he took a mortal blow meant for me and fell to the Dark Tide. I never thought he'd come back as a Tacit Discord.
But he still recognized this sword. And was still trying to protect it.
Haltia was my saber. I practiced with it often in sparring sessions with Cadanto. Looks like he's still trapped in the past, doesn't it?
I think I'm gonna just do this and then probably. So this might be the only part and then probably done.
We must finish this and free Cadanto.
He's back again. No hesitation. Hopefully this helps.
Okay, I'm just finding the only part.
Hopefully this helps. I said the end has come. Keep it together. Hopefully this helps. Strike from the shadows. Well, I must not.
Oh my god, are you serious? Oh, I have to do that whole thing again.
He's back again.
That's annoying.
I sense your weakness. Hopefully this helps.
I do, that's annoying.
Disperse. Hopefully this helps. Strike from the shadows. The hour is upon us. No hesitation. Hopefully this helps. I sense your weakness.
Yeah, this is the only part because I just want to be done.
cookie. I want to eat. Huh?
I'll handle this.
That was sad.
Please, allow him to fight at your side.
And I think this is it, and then I'm done. For today, at least. Gosh.
Fleur-de-Lis, wilt thou return to me?
Someone must expose your lies. As long as there is a sliver of hope, I will not give up.
Is that so? Then I shall reveal the truth. Fleur-de-Lis, why dost thou resonate with me?
What?
Why dost thou hear into the minds of the faithful? Why dost thou act as my oracle? All this, and yet thou dost not question.
Shut up!
The answer is this. Fleur-de-Lis, thou art my creation. I made thee, thy life, thy hopes, thy will, thy past, all that thou art. I made whole. I made perfect. I fed upon the trust, adoration, and longing heaped upon thee by the masses. Thy resonance brought forth the second dark tide.
Uh-oh.
What? Those clashing frequencies just calm down. That feels way better.
Looks like Abby settled down. It seems we were both affected. I'm starting to remember everything. Just like you sensed I would. The force that modulated the Sentinel and Threnodian's frequencies came from me. No, it wasn't what I originally intended. I think having you take it from here may be for the best. This crown, it turned into what it is after the Dark Tide came. This is what the Threnodian uses to control its resonator. When the Threnodian unleashed the second Dark Tide, I, as the Cartathea you see before you, split the part of myself that wished to live after seeing the corruption that stood before me. I chose to be broken from the very beginning to escape the Threnodian's inevitable grasp. You see, when I destroyed the Threnodian that had taken over the Sentinel's body, it immediately began to assimilate into Fleur-de-Lis. She was the part of me that was left after I split myself. She retained the most power, and now hopes to one day destroy everything, even herself. The Threnodian's endless whispers and screeches are slowly chipping away at Fleur-de-Lis's resolve. That's why she had no choice but to split her power's frequencies, just to buy herself more time. But using such resonance abilities came at a cost. The split frequencies. They needed a vessel. We don't have much time left, so you see, I have been instinctively searching for someone to wield that all that was given, possessed, or taken by the false divinity. I must pass to the one capable of this is how I intend to lay the false divinity to rest. Not just its life, but its very existence for all time. Fleur-de-Lis. The part of me I left behind. The one that also contains the Threnodian. Bound but today, the part of me that wishes to live on will vanish. Is it because my wish has finally been fulfilled? Will you accompany me one last time? Seems like I won't get a chance to apologize to Cantarella. Her preparations were futile. Please, tell her I'm sorry.
Oh, I think we're almost done.
This was where everything started. The origin of the second dark tide. I have one final request. Now that you have the power to split and merge energy, there is something only you can do. Please, use the connection I still share with Fleur-de-Lis to bring the last fragments of her tortured consciousness here. Then, with your power, remake us as one, and finally release us from this world. That way, the Threnodian will remain trapped forever in a lifeless shell, unable to return to this world. I have lived my life to the fullest. I would like the ones who are left to do so as well. Cartathea has had her wish fulfilled. Now, it's Fleur-de-Lis's turn. She seeks self-destruction to end the divinity, and with it, her torment. She has lost all hope and believes that no rescue is possible. Remaking us as one is the only way I was born to this world cursed.
Plan on skipping.
The Threnodian intended for me to live as a threat to others. But the puppet born of its wickedness will become the prison that seals its fate. I shall be whole again, true to myself at last. A fitting end, don't you think? I have reached my final destination. One last swan song, and then the lights go out.
understand.
Thank you. And forgive me.
Oh my gosh.
I can't hold it any longer!
Why? Why are you doing this? Neither Cartathea nor Fladelise should continue to exist. Don't go.
I heard your request,
Oh my gosh!
but I prefer to handle
this
this
guy?
my way.
Oh, this got way better. She's like, you made my girly cry. Now I'm going to beat you up. That's how she be. That's how she be. She be like, oh, you're so pretty. So is she like little pointy ears? Hear about this game? Oh, enjoy. My opinion, since I play this more than Genshin, this is way
Not even whole, yet still ever so determined.
Cantarella.
Phone brought me here. I'd have shown myself earlier. But it didn't seem like the right time to interrupt. Looks like what I prepared could still be put to good use.
Turvin.
The Sentinel's sword. It will help you resist the Threnodian's attack.
What's inside?
To pass the divine trials, every potential maiden must resonate with the Sentinel through Turvin. Those who survive receive fragments of truth, but at a cost. Memories lost in varying degrees. The lost memories fall into this sonorosphere, each carrying faint traces of the Sentinel's power, the power within those fragments of truth. Turvin absorbs this energy. The Sentinel's energy flows through you. You are more than worthy of wielding this sword. But you, Cartathea, you alone must choose to wield it. Only then will it become the Blessed Maiden's sword.
Does it also hold the sacrifice you made?
No, my sacrifice was used up long ago. At the time I resonated with the Sentinel, I saw you through their distorted eyes. Or rather, I saw Fleur-de-Lis battling the Threnodian. In that moment, I made a sacrifice that would shift the balance of power.
Was it?
The energy I received from the Sentinel's second awakening.
Oh my gosh.
I split it from myself
This might be
and offered
taking
it
a
back to
little
the
too
Sentinel
long,
so
and
they
I'm
could,
a little hungry right now.
for a moment,
I don't
regain
wanna
control
stop
of their body.
here, 'cause that's speed up.
Only by doing this could Fleur-de-Lis seize the moment to kill the already tainted Sentinel. The real Blessed Maiden is dead. But there is no reason why the false Blessed Maiden cannot herself become the true Blessed Maiden.
Okay, I
is
have to
there?
read this because
A person of true character should never be defined. Both you and I were cursed.
I'm getting hanky. I really don't want
Thank you. In spite of my curse,
Oh, yeah.
my life of hardship, I must still save what is true.
I want to skip. I'm hungry.
Abby?
Okay, am I done?
Yeah. Yep, I get it. We're gonna yoink Leviathan.
Yeah. This might be the only thing left, and then I'm done. I hope. If it isn't, I'm out. Peace out. Oh, whoa. Okay, I'm happy I didn't do that, because this
Come to me,
oh,
mighty god killer.
oh, why is she so pretty? Is she pretty? She's pretty. I don't know if I can. Okay. Boy, you're so pretty.
One with the sound.
Keep it together. Last chance.
You are much weaker.
I'm here to save you!
End me, or I will end you.
What just happened? Whoa.
You would betray yourself.
Oh, that's her? She. Yo!
This is not
She
betrayal.
baddie. Is that her baddie self?
A person of true character should never be defined by an inanimate blade. Both you and I were cursed to be mere playthings of the Threnodian. But that doesn't mean we cannot reshape
This is
our
so
fate.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says, as long as
This
you
is
stay
definitely
true to
the
yourself,
different
everything will
partner.
be alright.
This is me being true to myself. Then I will walk down
Imperators. No. Your own power. Useless.
As long as I can save the person in front of me, I am not useless. There's no turning back this time. No retreat. At least, break, damn it! can joy forever last. I tried everything. How could this be? Again, I failed. I'm sorry. Then I fell down glory. Bring honor and brightness back. This warm light must not fade. Take my power, my blessings, my past. Seek out a future where I am your blade. We'll find it together. Righteous one.
Unicorn the butt. Oh yeah. God. She's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Waves rise. Judgment strikes. You will obey. Wind calls. Waves follow. Wind rises. I am the tempest. Down with the curtain. Swift and resolute. The end has come. Wind calls. Waves follow. Good? Hopefully this helps. None shall whisper. Wind calls. Waves. Wind howls. Unfettered by bounds. One with the sounds. The hour is upon us. Wind calls. Waves follow. The wicked will face judgment. Waves rise. Judgment strikes. Swift and resolute.
frequency in her body is already.
Arbiter, despair not, for all is not lost.
Oh my god. Why was that like probably the best thing in this whole entire game that I loved? Oh my gosh, that was so beautiful! I'm speechless! Is there any more scenes that I need to...
Arbiter, forgive me for meeting thee in such a form.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I think I was about to tear up there. Why?
Imperator? I thought you...
I safeguarded my core data, lest I be wholly assimilated. Arbiter, dost thou remember the covenant we made? Soon thou did
with unrestricted act.
much so. I allowed it. The throne, but we
What rolled?
when have I offered beings at the Threnodian you after centuries of
Play this game yourself.
but not this one.
What made you decide to leave Turvin with the...
When first I did merge after Fleur-de-Lis's conception, but had Fleur-de-Lis fallen to the Threnodian sway, as long as one mortal, then the law that no being shall bear more than one resonator at a time wouldst have been shattered.
That's what it talks about. I'm done.
Cartothea, awaken. I am Imperator. Dost thou rage at how life has unfolded? If thou wishes to forget,
Such memories do bring me without the truth, and I would rather I am true.
I have heard thy wish.
If I go, you will be one step closer to perfect. No, to deny my own self, I would be heartless.
Thou hast need of divinity no longer. Though my power hath waned, I now offer thee my blessings. Let the winds of the past depart. The ships of this new era no longer need their guidance. Though the tide's rage is endless, humanity shall embark upon new voyages.
It's taking too long for me.
Righteous one. I have never seen you look as gentle as you did during our fight.
Let me ask you this one more time.
I want to say, but since
Very well.
I thought I saw the Sentinel just now. So where are they? What do we do now? I can't return to Raguna as Fleur-de-Lis, and I need not serve divinity anymore. Who I was, and my past aspirations, are all gone. I feel empty. Not about right now.
take pictures, anyone. Take screenshots of this beautiful moment.
I'll stay here for a while longer. Is that all right?
Anything for you, big girl. Oh my god. I'm zipping over her. She's so cute. Oh my gosh. I never fell in love with a character more than I fell in love with her. Oh my god. She is so cute. And I love. Anyway.
The one who defies has banished herself to the high tower, cleansing the remnants of the dark tide. Yet, she knew not that the dark tide would never recede. She shall prove the most loyal servant to divinity.
You are wrong! Humanity has its flaws, and you've exploited our weaknesses. But we shall not go down without a fight.
You are no longer whole. You are not the perfect creation I conceived. Be that as it may, how long shall thy resolve endure?
The righteous will always rise to defeat evil. I will defeat you, and await my own defeat. Whoever it is, the tide of resistance never ceases. False divinity, suffer my disobedience!
Oh my gosh.
I cannot fall now. No wall is impregnable. Humanity has its flaws, exploited by the Threnodian. But we shall not go down without a fight. Waves of resistance shall never cease. Mankind will not be oppressed by the Threnodian. Now, be free. Light, come hither! Make way for your destroyer. Come to me. Mighty God Killer.
Well, we did it! Oh my gosh, that took forever. But we're finally done. We are sort of done. Not done really, but I think I'm gonna stop here anyways. You guys want to play this game, it's free. But I'm kind of done for today because I'm tired. And I think I'm before I go, I'm gonna spoil this. But yes, I will be doing this later because I am done. And I need to get to level 45. This.
Hopefully, we'll make new findings. As I grow, My breaths feel lighter.
Oh, purple. Okay. Boom. 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 Okay.
Ranger Donjing.
I
Worry
have
not.
you!
My
I
crimson
don't
blade will
need
not harm.
you! I don't need her. Again. Okay, let's go again. Let's go again. I already knew we was going to do that. I'm so good at this. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. One for this. How did I know it's not going to be that easy to get this? Oh my gosh, I can't. Grr. Grr. One more. Okay, whatever. That's it for today. I think I'm done for today.
Hopefully, we'll make new findings. Sometimes I get a little carried away in battles. I didn't startle you, did I?
Okay, there we go. Okay. Anything else? Map? No. Tutorials? Cool. Events? Okay, okay, I am done. I am done. Okay. I am done. Oh my god. That was fun. Thank you for watching. Anyway, I'm done. Adios.